What's up, peeps? Long time no see. Hope everybody's doing well. I got my raincoat on. It's been super, super wet here last few days. I didn't even deliver because the weather has been so shit. It was like I'm driving this little Hyundai Accent for deliveries. I'm still waiting on my shirt and my hat for my handyman business. Start running Facebook ads and getting the marketing happening on that. But in the meantime, I'm still doing some delivery stuff. It's slowed down this summer quite a bit. I'm doing 2 gigs a week now. Oh, so sorry. I've been doing 3 gigs a week. Hopefully that'll last. Pretty consistently doing, I'd say I average 3 gigs a week over the entire season. But the reason I haven't made any videos is I'm just reflecting where I want to go with this channel. The bottom line is I'm just not into the music thing. I mean, at all. It's not the music thing. I've just been super burnt out on the cover thing. And I was burnt out before we left last summer. I thought some time off would do me well. And, I got back into it and, I struggled vocally from taking the time off and not really singing at all. It took me a few months to get my chops back to where they should be. And, you know, what is it, like 7, 8 months in now? I'm just back to being burnt out on it. So I came home from the Army. I was 20 years old. I got a medical discharge. And I wasn't even in that long, but blew out my shoulder. So I came home, and I had been in bands. I was on the road with bands and stuff, and with bands all through high school. And I knew I was going to do music after the Army anyway. So I just got into it. And my uncle at the time was playing solo, and he said, you got to learn solo acoustic stuff, because between that and whatever band things you want to do, you'll be able to make really good money. So I did. I started playing in a duo, and I started playing solo as well at 20 years old. So I'm 53 years old now, astonishingly enough. I've been doing it for 33 years. Now, I did take like 5 years off. I did a few gigs here and there in those 5 years. I played a lot of original rounds when I lived in Nashville, and I wrote a lot of tunes. You know, I'm just burnt out on covering it. I'm burnt out on it all. Like none of it excites me at all. And I'm starting to get to the point, and I was just like, I'm going to take a break from writing songs. Eventually, I know I'll be inspired again. And then there's a year, there's 2 years, there's 5 years, there's 10 years go by. I haven't written a song, haven't even been compelled to write one. Now it's 12 years since I wrote a song. 12 years. I never went 6 months without writing a song since I was 7 years old, when I was rewriting other people's tunes to learn how to write, learn what a good song was. 12 years since I wrote a song. I'm still not at all inspired to write anything. It does bother me, because I got into this by being so excited about being music. It's the only way you can get really good. Put the time into it is you're inspired to do so. And that's the only way. So, I never got into this to play covers, and it's a job to me at this point. So I have a really hard time, weighing that fact with this channel. But I will say, I'm not you. So I might be burned out on playing covers. And I'll give you some more of my reasons. I'm the last guy that works for the agent that I work for. The last guy, the only guy who doesn't use tracks and can get away with not using tracks. But a lot of them just sing to tracks. They're making the same money as me. Okay, I'm up there killing it, playing guitar, singing my ass off. And the agent said, you're the only one that can get away with it, and that's fine. Nobody says anything about it. They like the fact that you're the only one. He goes, but if you wanted to start doing tracks, that's fine with me. I don't care. It would be easier on you, and you would take it easy. And the problem I have with this is that if you took their tracks away and you put me and all them on stage, and I played a song, they all played a song. The ones that could actually play an instrument, and me, I mean, there would be a stark difference. And back when I was coming up, if you got on stage, anybody who could play and sing, pretty much, there might be some slight differences, but all of them were at a certain level. And that's not the case. A lot of these people out there playing use tracks as a crutch. In other words, they can't get on stage and hang with me, solo acoustic. And the reason I have a problem with that is because I put fucking tens of thousands of hours into this. Tens of thousands. And I get paid no more, and I get booked no more than anybody else. So why the fuck am I putting in all the effort? That's my whole point. It's just another thing that annoys me. It's a race to the fucking bottom. I'm playing the same venues and making the same money as everybody else. There's no incentive for, you don't get paid for being the better or whatever. And that, across the board, it's like that to a certain extent. And I know that, and I've accepted it. Now, I would love to teach people how to do what I do, but talent can't be taught, and hard work can't be pushed, mandated, without being like a personal coach, like a musical personal trainer. If I was right there with them while they practiced, and I was right there with them while they were singing, right there on stage, egging them on, like literally like a personal trainer to the stars. And for the right price, I'll do that for anybody. You want my personal instruction? Reach out to me. My email's on here. I'll personally come there and instruct you if you have the money and you want to get really good at this. I'll give you the vocal lessons. I'll give you the guitar lessons. But if you don't start out with a talent level, and talent is not that rare. It's rare. There's a bell curve, but it's not as rare as you think. When you go to a town like Nashville, you think, holy shit, talent's actually pretty common. It's not. It's not. There's a few people in each town that have that talent, and then inevitably they all go to Nashville. That used to be LA, New York, that kind of thing. It's still pretty rare. It's still like 2 out of 10 people actually have talent. But Nashville's, of course, a town full of those 2 out of 10 people. But I digress. Talent is not that rare. You can't teach talent. You can't teach tenacity. You can only inspire it. So I hope I can figure out a way to twist this channel into inspiring people. I'm really only talking to the people who give a shit, who are inspired to do it. If you're inspired and you have a little bit of talent, you could take that as far as your talent dictates. I never wanted to be a cover people. I was always the odd, bizarre guy when everybody was looking at me going, what do you mean you're not happy? I would get to play guitar and the girls and they suck our dick and this and that. Whatever. I was never in it for that. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out where this channel's going to go. I would love to start doing just live streams. And maybe I'll just have to start doing live streams and just take questions from you guys and have a discourse back and forth. I'm sick of just talking to the fucking camera. The camera don't talk back to me. I would love to have a discourse with you guys. I have a lifetime of knowledge. Literally played all around the world. I've played somewhere in the neighborhood of 4,000 gigs in my life. I'm ready for another career. That's fine. I would rather teach others to do it. They teach people that want to learn. And I've tried teaching guitar and voice and stuff before. I could never be that guy that just teaches people and kids and stuff that really that aren't into it. I'm like one of those old school, jazz teachers from New York City. They wouldn't take a student that didn't want to do the work because it's fucking frustrating. It's frustrating to teach people week in and week out that won't put in the time. It's like, why are you even coming to lessons? That's the way I felt. That's why I quit doing it. But that's why I haven't made a video. I've just been burnt. I'm burnt on the covers. That's why I thought maybe I'll work up a tracks thing, and maybe I'll get into that more. But it's not like I have a little practice guitar amp, one of those little Spark, and I have beautiful electric guitars. It's not like I even want to pull one of them out. I haven't in 2 years. I haven't played electric. I'm burnt, man. What can I say? I'm not inspired. I need to go live life, even if it's for 5 years, and become inspired again. Pick up the guitar. What I thought to myself, my Taylor 714 CE that got messed up playing at the beach and urethane's peeling, got some chips, and I'm gonna fix this guitar up new because this guitar literally has given me out of that sound hole and out of that fretboard all my tunes I've written since I bought it at 30 years old. All of them. Hundreds of songs that guitar has given me. There's something magic about it. When I hear the sound out of that guitar, it inspires me. So I fixed it up. I put it in the shop. It's still in the shop. It's getting all new stainless steel frets, forever frets, I call them. All new electronics are getting fixed up. It needs a new jack. It needs it glued in there. I put new tuners on it, Grover tuners, the original ones on there. Um, and I'm gonna just hang it near the front of my bus on a hanger, and I'm gonna always pick that thing up and play, and hopefully that thing will inspire me. I'm hoping it'll inspire me to start writing tunes again, and just to, kind of give me something because it's given me a lot of tunes. I can't ask it to give me any more. It's given me so much, but that's where I am with music. I'm not even inspired to work up tracks. The main reason I wanted to do it is just because I thought it would be fun to get out there and blow leads and stuff like that. But I don't even want to do that right now. So if this does happen to you, my only advice is, if this has never happened to me before, to be completely uninspired to work on stuff. If this does happen to you, you have to embrace it and try to do other things. Artists go through periods, and that includes musical artists. You have to go live life. You have to do other things, and your coffers will be filled again. Your soul will be filled again. And once your soul's filled up, uh, then you can put it out there for other people again. It's the only way. We receive it from God. We receive it from nature. We receive it from life, and we filter it, and it comes out in our art. And it's I'm not gonna lie, it's been bothering me lately. It's bothered me quite a bit. I go through periods of it really bothering me. It's really bothered me lately. I'm an artist. I was an artist. You know, lately I've just been a performance artist. So if this happens to you, you're just gonna have to do what I do and just try to filter it, try to roll with it, and you have to break away and do other things that inspire you. It's the only thing you can do. So I'm just gonna try to focus on teaching, but I need to know where to go. So if you guys have any comments um, or suggestions, let me know. But anyway, a little unfiltered truth and sharing for you guys today. Uh, Please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. And hopefully, I'll see you live soon. Peace.